Hello, I'm Susanna from Cassette, and today we are going to learn how to customize Cassette's wrist ulnar splint. Cassette's innovative splints are easy and fast to customize, highly remoldable, and provide excellent orthopedic support. Remove the splint and straps from the package and organize your work environment. The splint is suitable for left or right hands. Identify the splint's bending direction according to the ulnar support. Make sure your hands are protected with heat-resistant cloth or gloves. Protect the patient's hand from heat by placing a thick, dry towel and identify the wrist area. Place the splint in boiling water, ensuring the water is boiling and bubbling. Make sure to actively boil the splint for 1 minute. Carefully remove the splint from the tub, let it drip, and place it on the patient's hand in correct position. To position the splint correctly, bend the patient's fingers and place the splint's top below the palmar digital creases. Make sure the splint's middle strap wings are below the middle wrist crease. Bend the wrist forearm area while applying reasonable pressure and hold until it is rigid. Cassette's durable material retains its shape, it does not stick to itself, and it is not too stretchy. Reheat the splint's head and the wrist area for about 30 seconds and create a small dent according to the patient's palm distal transverse and the longitudinal arches. Wrap the ulnar support around the ulnar side of the palm and hold until it is rigid. Round the top edge of the splint according to the palmar digital creases so that it does not interfere while bending the fingers. Slightly bend out the splint's lower edge to avoid possible pressure in the forearm area. To finalize this step, palpate the splint's adjustment to the patient's hand while the towel is still on. Make sure the splint is not too hot by checking its temperature on your forearm prior to putting the splint on the patient's limb. Check to see through the transparent splint if there are any areas that should be improved. Pay attention to properly heat up the splint area you wish to soften and 1 centimeter above it. If there is pressure in the wrist area, it is recommended to bend out only the splint's wings below the middle wrist crease and check again to ensure there are no pressure areas. If you want to remold the splint, put the whole splint back into the water and it will become flat again after 1 minute. Make sure the splint is well fitted and comfortable to the patient. Remove the gloves and take the strap set. To insert the correct strap to the correct slot, match the strap name above the strap to the splint drawing inside the strap slot. Thread the small closer from outside in. Pay attention that the straps are threaded so the rough hook part is not towards the hand. Insert the strap in the same way from the other side of the splint and parallel to the closer. Insert all straps. Put the splint on the patient's hand in correct position. Close the middle strap first, then the rest of the straps while slightly stretching them. Loosen the skin by gently moving the splint on the patient's hand. Check to see through the transparent splint to validate that you are satisfied with the customization. If your patient is also content with the new elegant splint, you have successfully completed customization. It is recommended to explain to the patient that the splint is washable. Padding can be added to the splint as needed. These guidelines are recommendations only. For the full user manual, please visit our website, and for any questions, please contact us.